Pinpoint Weather on NBC5 News is brought to you by the Cow Creek Umpqua Tribe.
Foggy start this Thursday morning, especially here in the valley if you're just about to get outdoors. Again, visibility around a mile at the airport. A little bit chillier, just by a few degrees, as we're sitting at 48 right now. If you have any outdoor plans today, well, it's going to be another wet day. Rain is moving in from the west, cloudy conditions, and a little bit of a breeze. Nothing like we have been dealing with the last few days, but still noticeable breeze, stronger winds for the coastline, where they're also dealing with some king waves here for today. Large waves expected to stick around through this Thursday. They will start to chop off as we get into this weekend. Here for tonight, diminishing shower coverage. Still some fog is going to be possible next couple of mornings. Still some low level moisture in place. Ridge of high pressure builds in, and this is going to keep us a little bit drier in the forecast, especially as we head into this weekend. We'll stay a little bit milder than the temperatures of today for this weekend. And next week, we start off on the quieter side, watching the potential for some rain late next week. Again, with the king waves, we have a high surf advisory for the coastline today. Make sure you're avoiding the beaches, staying a little bit off the jetties with those large crashing waves. And this could also provide some, with that high surf, could also provide some coastal flooding. So keep that in mind here for today, especially in low-lying areas. Now, we look at satellite and radar, the next system just out to our west. Well, where we're expecting most of the rain, it's the first kickoff this later morning into the early afternoon hours for the coastline, and then it's going to be spreading further inland as we're getting through the afternoon and evening hours. Now, latest guidance is keeping a lot of this precipitation a little bit further south with pinpoint. Other models have kept this a little bit further north, so there is still that potential for here in Jackson County for us to continue with some of that rain through the afternoon and evening hours, although this model is keeping it a little bit further south, and especially keeping some of the higher amounts south as well. But by tomorrow morning, we're clearing from that rain potential. Again, some fog in the morning, and then we're getting into a mostly sunny sky for tomorrow afternoon, and a nice day, just a little bit on the chilly side. So when we're looking at amounts of precipitation, we're seeing just a few hundredths of an inch here in Medford. Other models have brought in around a tenth of an inch, kind of like what you're seeing into Northern California. But either way, highest amounts over a third of an inch going to be pretty common, especially for the southern coastline. In terms of wind speeds, well, already quite breezy for the coastline coming in from the south for Gold Beach and Bannon up to over 20 miles per hour. And that's where the strongest winds are expected here for today. Although inland areas, a slight breeze, 10 to 18 miles per hour, could see some gusts up into that 20 mile per hour range. The coastline could see some of the gusts getting up to around 40, maybe as high as 50 miles per hour. 7-day forecast, again, things quiet down as we're getting into this weekend, and we're starting to warm up about 10 degrees above the seasonal average into Sunday and Monday. And later next week, we'll see the increase of cloud cover, but even this weekend, partly to even mostly sunny conditions will be expected. Our eastern counties will drop off into around freezing temperatures this weekend for the morning hours, but highs begin to warm up into the 60s next week. And again, most of the shower coverage ends early in the morning. Could have some fog sticking around though as we're getting into Friday and Saturday morning. Northern California will warm into those 60s into the start of next week, as well as the coastline. Clearing from the showers. We'll still be dealing with clouds this weekend, but we do see maybe a little bit of some precipitation into the start of next week, but not a whole lot, just a bit more cloud cover.